Hi everyone, I hope you're having a nice time at home with your families. I hope that you are all happy and healthy, and I thought I would share another story with you. Today's story is called Superworm, and it's by Julia Donaldson and Axel Scheffler. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wriggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. Help! Disaster! Baby Toad has hopped onto a major road. Quick! Whatever can we do? Look! A Superworm lasso! The bees are feeling bored today. They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees! No need to mope. Superworm the skipping rope. Beetle's fallen in the well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? Not to panic, all is fine. Superworm the fishing line. Then the toads and beetles and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ant and earwig ant, clap and cheered and chant this chant. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wriggle, see him squirm. Hip hip hooray for Superworm. The chant is carried on the air to the wizard lizards in his lair. He mutters in his servant's ear, "Find that worm and bring him here." Uh-oh. The servant crow is black and grim, and everyone is scared of him. They all let out a fearful shriek to see their hero in his beak. I wonder what's going to happen next. The wizard waves his magic flower. Now, Superworm, you're in my power, and you must tunnel, writhe and coil to find me treasure in the soil. Superworm is very cross to have the lizard as his boss, but when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. For days he tunnels, twists and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small buttons, half a cork, a toffee, and a plastic fork. The lizard flicks an angry tail. Have one last try, and if you fail to find treasure down below, I'll feed you to my hungry crow. I wonder how Superworm is feeling right now. What do you think? The crow is flapping through the night. Everyone looks up in fright. They see him perched upon an oak and listen to his dreadful croak. Superworm is good to eat. Superworm's a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat, and firm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm. Action, quickly, at the double. Superworm's in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can. We must hatch a cunning plan. What do you think his friends are up to? The garden creatures left their home, carrying a honeycomb. They jump and fly and crawl and creep. and find the lizard fast asleep. They'd chew the petals off his flower to rob him of his magic power. The caterpillars fetch some leaves, while busily the spider weaves. The web is strong, the web is tough, the web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes. This isn't funny. I'm wrapped in leaves and stuck with honey. Then up the bees and beetles fly and lift the web into the sky. This is the place, and bang, crash, thump, the wizard's in the rubbish dump. And now from somewhere underground, there comes a distant rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave, and then who do you think's coming out here? Superworm is back again! Superworm, the swing, the slide, the hula hoop, the fairground ride. Superworm, the belt, the hat, the crane, the train, the acrobat. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs, uncle ant and earwig ant, clap and cheer and chant this chant. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wriggle, see him squirm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm! And that is the end. I hope you like that story. It's a really nice story about banding together as friends to help and save the day. It makes me really happy, and I'm really glad that I got to share it with you. I wonder if you can draw me a picture of something that you think that Superworm could turn into. If we go back to the last couple of pages, Superworm can be absolutely anything. He could be a swing, a slide, a hula hoop, a ride. He can even turn into a belt and a hat. He can be an acrobat. So there's lots of different things that you could draw for your Superworm. Let's see those answers and let's see some really creative drawings. Thank you so much for listening to my story. I miss you all. I love you all. And have a really nice weekend. Bye.